are we going?
Romania.
Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Alexandra, and in today's video I'll be taking my Korean fiancé for the first time to my home country, to Romania. This is the first time I'm taking Jordan home, so I'm really excited. In the same time, I'm also a little bit terrified. He's gonna get to see the place where I used to live when I was young. He's gonna get to see my house, meet my dog Rex, and of course meet the family, which is gonna be very interesting considering that they don't speak Korean, obviously. They don't speak English either, so it's gonna be very fun to see how they get along. I really hope my parents approve of him. Not that that matters, because obviously I'm a grown-up and I can make my own decisions, but would be really nice to have their support. And yeah, we're both quite scared and nervous. I bet he is more nervous than I am. But yeah, wish us good luck, and let's see how this will go. And without any further ado, let's get started.
We finished packing in the morning. We had 2 big suitcases to take with us. We were so excited. Fighting!
The flight to Romania is around 2 hours and a half, 3 hours. So we decided, since we were at the airport around 10 a.m., that it would be a good idea to grab some food. Especially because once we reach Bucharest, my dad will pick us up. From Bucharest to my hometown, it's around maybe another 2 hours and a half drive, therefore a very long drive, and we will end up reaching my home just evening or late afternoon. So yeah, let's grab some food.
Where is he?
And it's here? Here is Heathrow.
What do you have? The spiciest sort of sauce ever?
I don't know.
Excited?
No.
Yeah, it looks really good. We don't have much time, and then we have to go to the gate to board the aircraft. But for now, we'll enjoy our food. See you later. Where are we going?
Romania.
Exactly. Let's go. First time in Romania. Salată de
Mi-a solcat pe ușă. Ciucă.
Make that happy to cook on cucumber too. No, not good, maybe just...
Good? Bine, bine.
Da, a fost calul și uite, te filmat. What do you think, Jordan Sheep?
Fighting!
We spend our morning being on a mission, my mom's shopping list, including very specific details. We easily ended up visiting most of the shops and markets around our area.
Uite, ia uite aici. Astea 6 și astea 5.
Ne gândim de aceea. We also visited my grandma's house, where I used to spend a lot of time when I was a child. This place brings me a lot of happy memories, but in the same time, a bit of sadness too. We lost our nan in November last year, so it still feels strange to be at her house without seeing her. I'm grateful, though, that Jordan managed to meet her through a video call before she passed away. I believe my grandma also liked my Jordan sheep.
We spend our afternoon walking Rex and showing Jordan our gardens. The area I live is very famous in Romania for its apples. Everyone here has apple farms. Rex was very happy to go for a walk, especially that my dad is not strong enough to walk him anymore. Rex is only 4 years old and he has a lot of strength and energy, and would be difficult for my dad to walk him. Even though Mom was waiting us at home with dinner, we filled our tummies by trying different fruits and some vegetables that we found on our way.
He's coming, don't worry.
Yummy. Perfect.
Since it was Jordan's first time in Romania, my dad wanted to show him around. I think deep down, he himself was craving for a little adventure, especially since he retired, and I would imagine life got pretty ordinary.
Negru Voda Monastery Fortress. It's a remarkable historic and spiritual site located in Arges County of Romania, high in the Carpathian Mountains. Built in the rocky mountain landscape, the monastery is famous for its dramatic location, centuries-old history, religious significance, and the legends surrounding Negru Voda, a legendary figure in Romanian history. It is a fascinating place where history, faith, and breathtaking mountain scenery come together. This church itself is a rock-cut church, and tradition places the origins of the settlement somewhere between the 12th and 14th centuries. The first known documentary mention of the rock church is from 1574. Whether legend or history, these stories give Cetățuia a truly mystical atmosphere and make it one of the most fascinating sacred places in the Romanian Carpathian Mountains. There are several traditions connected with this place, and the Negru Voda story is especially fascinating. The important thing to remember is that these are local traditions and legends, and not all are historically proven. According to traditional legends, Negru Voda, the great ruler associated with the early formation of Valahia, visited the mountain and founded this cave church. The site's official history also preserved this tradition. Another spectacular symbol of this place is the Cross of Wishes. Tradition says that Negru Voda prayed on the highest rock for the protection from the invaders. The cross there is associated with this story, and the place became known as a place where people come and pray and make wishes. There are also some footprints in the rock. Perhaps the most dramatic legend says that, after praying for deliverance, Negru Voda and his wife descended from the rock and left mysterious footprints in the stone. According to the story, these marks were a sign of their prayers that have been heard.
올라왔던 산길을 다시 내려갑니다. 경사가 엄청 높아요. 끊어지 와. 끊어지.
Are you sick? Hidden among the hills of Arges, Nămăiești Monastery is one of the Romanian's most mysterious and beautiful places of faith. According to tradition, the monastery was built around the miraculous icon of Virgin Mary, believed to have been painted by Saint Luke the Evangelist. Legend says that the icon was discovered inside a rock and that the place itself was chosen as a sacred sanctuary. For centuries, generations of believers have come here to pray before the ancient icon and experience the peaceful atmosphere of this unique rock-hewn church. Nămăiești is more than a monastery. It is a place where faith, legend, and ancient mountains come together. The mausoleum of Mateias stands on the hills above Câmpul Mușcel, overlooking the beautiful Arges landscape. Built in the memory of the Romanian soldiers who fought and died during the First World War, the monument is both a place of remembrance and a powerful symbol of sacrifice. Surrounded by mountains and peaceful countryside, Mateias reminds us that behind Romania's beautiful landscape lies a history shaped by courage, loss, and the people who gave their lives for their countries. These beautiful mosaics tell the story of Romanian soldiers who fought during the First World War. Every figure represents courage, sacrifice, and a generation that left its mark on Romania's history. Here, the walls themselves seem to remember those who never returned home. Inside the Mateias Mausoleum, there is an ossuary containing the remains of 416 unidentified Romanian soldiers who fell during the battles of the First World War. It is a solemn place of remembrance, preserving the memory of those who gave their lives on these mountains more than a century ago.
Do you
like surprises? Say hello to my little friend.
스탑 주세요. 아프리카
Uriașă.
우리아시.
Rochița ar întâlni ce ai zis, Lavinia?
Da, mă, da. Vorbă.
Da, așa se.
Mom said there is hotel here. Yeah.
Ce ciorbă e asta, mama?
De pui.
Just chicken soup, man.
Yummy. Yummy.
Ce a fost?
Am luat fasole?
Legume de fasole.
Iahnie de fasole cu ciolan.
Că n-am vrut cu
Nu, mama, le împărțim amândoi. Le împărțim. We share together. Big fish? Overall, everything went pretty well, unexpectedly well. I was surprised to see how well my parents got along with Jordan. My mom even spoke very few English words. Obviously, they used the sign language as well, but they did manage to get along. My dad was like, oh, you need to teach him at least 10 Romanian words every day. I think he was a little bit jealous because my mom was able to communicate with him a little bit more than he did. So he wanted to talk to him and get to know him better. On the last night, my cousin from France, she was there with her husband and her children, and also obviously my aunt and uncle were there. So they invited us to have a barbecue. My uncle was doing the barbecue, so I suggested, oh, Jordan, maybe you should help my uncle. And he ended up doing the barbecue for like grilling meat for almost an hour. Bless him. It was not an easy task. It was hot, and they started cooking pork. So obviously the pork fat would drip and it will make even more heat. And I was busy cleaning some vegetables. And by the time I came out where he was doing the barbecue, like 30 minutes later on, I've noticed that he was a little bit sad. So I asked him what happened, and he was like, "Oh my God, I'm grilling this meat, but it's so hot, and I think I've burned my hands." He was using a fork to flip the meat, so obviously it wasn't very long, and it was very uncomfortable. So I was like, "Why didn't you ask for like meat tongs or something longer that that will make the whole process easier?" And he was like, well, I don't think they have. So obviously I asked and got it for him. And then he carried on grilling the meat with no problem. But yeah, we had a very lovely dinner. All my family loved him so much. Everyone was impressed to see, a bit of the Korean culture. Like, for example, we'll be at a table and then my Jordan, he will offer to put food or pour drinks, and he would start with the eldest member of the family, which is my uncle, the oldest brother of my father. He was so happy. He was like, oh my God, look at him. I'm the oldest. He respects me the most. And my dad was like, what about me? And he would be like, Tata, of course, you're coming too. You're the next on the list. So yeah, it was very, very nice. He got along so well with everyone. And I was really, really impressed how easy it was for him to adapt to any circumstances. I would say overall, this trip to Romania was very eventful. We obviously got to see quite a few wonderful places and let him see a bit of our Romanian culture. And then we played with our dog, we took him to the river. But at the end of the trip, he ended up leaving Romania full of scratches because of the forest we had to go through to get to the river, sunburn because it was really, really hot. Obviously, his hands from grilling the meat were not doing exactly fine. And then also he was playing with my dog, and my dog doesn't really bite, but he does grab a little bit, but like in a very playful way. So he even had like a bite, yeah, a bite mark. So at the end of this trip, he looked like he's literally been to war. But I think it went really, really well, unexpectedly well. And I'm so pleased and so happy. And I'm curious if you guys are in an international relationship where there are more, like there are different cultures involved. How do you navigate it? How do you you know, introduce him to your family? Was it easy for you? Please don't hesitate to share your experience in the comments down below. I'm very, very happy. Jordan survived meeting the family. We spent 4 lovely days here in my hometown. Well, to be more specific, it's more of a village, even though it's declared to be a town. It's a village, let's face it. But now it's time for him to meet my friends. And I'm wondering, how will that go? Stay tuned. In my next video, we'll be heading to Bucharest, where he will meet my friends and he will experience a little bit of a city life. So hopefully he will leave Romania very, very happy and somehow impressed. I mean, why not? Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed my video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much. See you next time.